Hello there! Do you want to get the chance to win a ROS Developers t-shirt and learn some ROS along the way? Then stay with me. This video is for you! Hello ROS developers and welcome to the video series Solving the ROS Challenge of the Week. Remember that the ROS Challenge of the Week is a challenge brought to you by the construct where you are presented with a ROS-related problem which needs to be solved by you. And the first one who solves it correctly, the fastest one to solve it, will get an ROS Developers t-shirt like this one. This amazing price totally for free, just for displaying, showing off your ROS knowledge. Yeah? So let's start with the video today. In this case, we are in the ROS Challenge 4. So I'm going to start, first of all, as always, by getting here the link, getting my ROSject, a copy of the original ROSject, into my ROSject workspace. Here I have it, ROS Challenge of the Week, number 4. So I'm going to start opening it here with Open the ROSject. And as always, let me open this again. So for this week, we have an advanced level one. Here we can have a preview of the notebook. So as you can see, this is advanced level. In fact, it's not as easy as the other ones, but it's neither super hard or super advanced level because it is the first one. So we are just starting slow, but well, you'll see now when we solve it that it's a bit tricky, but it's not that hard, honestly. So yeah, remember that also you can visit our Robotics Ignite Academy in order to improve your ROS knowledge so that you can solve these challenges easier. For instance, in this one, we have involved a ROS action, if I'm not wrong, where you can learn how to work with ROS actions, how to create them, etc. in ROS Basics in 5 days. This one is in Python, this one is in C++. If I don't remember wrong, this ROSject, in this case, the action was created in C++ to make it a little bit trickier, because in Python, everything is easier to code. So yeah, for instance, in this case, you would be able to learn how to create and how to work with action servers in C++ in this course, ROS Basics in 5 days. But you have many courses for different topics, as you can see. We have a brand new course, which is super interesting, about developing web interfaces for ROS here, which has been published yesterday, if I'm not wrong, 1 or 2 days ago. So it's super brand new. And it's really interesting, so I really encourage you to check it out. So yeah, let's see. All right, here we have our ROSject already opened. Excellent. So I'm going to start solving it step by step. Let me put this here so that I can organize everything better. Okay, so let's come straight to the instructions. So the first thing is to launch the simulation. For this, I need to select the ROSject of the week 4.launch here from the choose launch file. So let's do that right now. Here I have the launch file indicated. So let me here start it, and the simulation will start loading. And once it finishes, we should get something similar to this, with this drone in this field, this grass field. And then here we have the presentation of the problem to solve. So as you can see, this project contains one package inside the Catkin workspace, the ROSject of the week 4 code. So let me open the IDE so that I can visualize all my files. So here it says that inside the Catkin workspace, I have a package which is called like this. And yeah, I can see that that is true. Here I have the package. And the purpose of this package is to allow you to control the drone takeoff or land using an action server. So the main purpose of this ROSject is to be able to send a goal to this action server, specifying a keyword in the goal, either up or down, and the drone receives and executes this goal. The steps in order to achieve this are the following. Okay, so here I have all the steps that I should be covering in order to fulfill the purpose of this ROSject. So the first thing is to go to the Catkin workspace and compile. All right. So we can see here that our simulation has been loaded. Excellent. So let's put this like this, and then I will come to the shell I have here opened and cd catkin workspace and catkin make. So let's just copy paste all these commands, cd catkin workspace and catkin make, and all right, dismiss. So after compiling, I will source my workspace as always, and then I should be able to run my code, the code of my action server, which is run with this command, with this ROS-run command. And then once my action server is up and running, I should be able to publish a goal with this command. In this case, it's to, the goal is set to up, so it should take off. As we can see here in the GIF, once I send this goal with this command to my action server, the drone should take off, so it should move up like in the image below. And in order to make it land, we have the other goal, which is down, so up and down. And in this case, it lands again into the ground. Okay, so pretty obvious, pretty simple, the mechanics. But as always, this is not working. Yeah, here we can see that we will see a message in the action server which says that it has succeeded completing the goal. But yeah, as always, this is not working, and it's not working from the beginning, even from the compilation. So here we have it. Here we have the error, this fatal error, that it cannot find the action message file. So no such file or directory, compilation terminated. Yeah. So basically, it's not finding my action message, my custom action message. So first thing we need to solve is this, the compilation error. Okay, so let's come here and let's have a look at the action message. We have defined it here. It's named action message.action. It has a goal here, which is a string, a result, which is empty, and a feedback, which is also a string. It has 3 different parts, as an action message should have. So this looks all right, doesn't seem to have any issue here, the message. So let's come directly to the CMake list file where all the compilation thing happens. So here we are adding the action lib and action lib messages packages as dependencies, as required components, and ROS-cpp as well, because actually we are compiling as well here a CPP file. Then here we are adding our action file, which is named action message.action, as we can see here. So this is also right. Here we have the generate messages function with the dependency of action lib messages. Okay, yeah, so far so good. Everything seems to be all right. Let's keep going. Here we have catkin package function with action lib messages, and ROS-cpp as dependencies. And let's see, here we have the executables. Here we are generating this executable. Okay, so here it seems to be something missing. Yeah, we will need to add here the dependencies for the executable, as we can see here. Yeah, to add the target dependencies. Okay, so this is definitely missing, because we are generating the executable, we are here linking the libraries, but we need here to add the target dependencies of the executable. So let me come here first of all and add here these dependencies, which are for the ROSject of the week for action note. There we go. And I will add as well here the name of our project. There we go. Okay, so this is added, everything else here seems to be all right. So let me try to compile this again. Let me get back my shell. Okay, so let me catkin make this again and see if this solves the problem. Hopefully yes. But yeah, so basically the trickiest part here is that you need to solve many compilation errors. So in the other challenges, you had to solve things that were more into the program, which are generally easier to debug and to find out. Yeah, But compilation errors are harder because sometimes it gives you information, good information about where the error is, but other times you need to completely figure out and guess where the error is, and you need some kind of knowledge base in order to be able to do this properly and fast, let's say. So yes, here it's okay, so here we have some error in the CMake. Here, for instance, it's saying that it is in line 2013. So let me come back here. And it in line 2013. No. So there is nothing there. Function missing ending. Okay, let me see what I have added, because probably there is there. Okay, so here I'm opening this. Oh yeah, I have, yeah, because this one, yeah, this one closes this one, but this one is left open, yeah. So we were missing here this closing parenthesis. Okay, so let's save. As you can see, this is super tricky. Any small error, also in C++ code, any small typo like this one will cause an error. And as you can see here, the information that it gave me, yeah, it was pointing me to line 213. So I went there, but I saw that that was not the reason of the problem. So you have to understand a little bit what it's saying. Here it says function missing ending. So I deducted that probably some of the things I added to a semi-list file were wrong and had this parenthesis missing. So that's why I found it quickly. But yeah, let's keep going. So here we have our simulation, as you can see, with the drone. The steps in order to claim their prize, which I'm going to show later. And here we have something more. 154. Okay. Okay, so let me. Oh yes, so here I have some weird things. Apparently I have copy pasted this wrong. So yeah, it's okay. Let me do this all over again. So ROSject before action node, copy, paste here. It's all this. There we go, and then here as well. I need to do it for this. Okay, so now it's right. Yeah, yeah, I think so. So let's compile one more time. Stupid mistakes that I'm having here, even with a copy paste. I don't know what I did there. I will review the video later to see when I messed that up. But yeah, now this should work. At least this, the error won't be here, but we will see if we have finally solved the compilation error or not, or if there are still more issues. So there it's compiling. Let's see what we get this time. Yeah, so there it is generating the messages. As you can see here, action message, action result, action message goal, feedback, etc. So here it's basically generating the messages. So far so good. Generating the messages for Python, for JavaScript, for C++, 97%. and error. Oh, okay, so we need to keep working on this. Okay, so basically the error is again the same, but as we can see, we have actually generated the messages, at least from the output we get here in the compilation process. I can see that the messages have been properly generated, so the error must be somewhere, and I think I know where it is, because as you can see here, we are trying to import action message.h, yeah? But actually, this is not how it works in C++. So in C++, even though your action file is named action message.action, yeah, the header file that you need to import into the code, into this code, as you can see here, so the error is ROSject of the week for action CPP. And here it's saying me that it's in line 3, actually. So if I come here, I will see that in line 3, what I am doing is basically importing these action message header files. The header files for the message I have just compiled. But in C++, the header files of the message are not named equally to the message, but you need to add a suffix, which is action. This is always like this by default. So if my action message was named, let's say, Alberto, then my header file will be alberto action.h. Yeah? So you need to add this action keyword after the name of the message. Yeah? And okay, so let's save this and let's compile this again and see if this solves the issue. So let's can make this again. There we go. And does this solve my problem? No, not yet. Okay. So, well, this is an advanced level for some reason. Yeah, so it's not hard, but it has to be a bit tricky. We are not going to give it away so easily. Okay, so let's come here. Always that you see a list with many errors, don't panic. Just go to the first one and start solving the first one, and probably if you solve the first one, all the rest will be gone. Yeah, in most cases. So I'm going to the first one, and here it's pointing me to the file, the CPP file, to line 11. He says action message is not a member of ROSject of the V4 code. Okay, so line 11, here we have it. And yeah, so basically it's the same problem. Yeah, here I'm trying to use the action message when actually it's action message action. So I need here to prepend as well action message action. And to not repeat this error again, I'm going to do a quick search of action message. I can see here one action message feedback result. Okay, that is correct. Action message goal and action message action. Okay, so apparently I don't have more errors like this one. So I'm trying to compile again. Let's come here and can make this again. Let's see how it goes this time. All right. Let's see. Bingo! So great, 100%. We have solved the compilation errors, and finally we have been able to compile this. Okay, so let's source now our workspace, and now we can currently test this behavior. So we have successfully compiled it, and now I can run my action server with this command. So let me execute it, and I will open in a different shell here, and let me put also in first plane the simulation so I can see if the drone moves or not. Okay, so here I'm running my action server, and let me here compile my workspace so that I have access to the newly generated messages. And now I'm going to grab this, copy and paste it, and hopefully, if everything works properly, the drone should move up. So let's execute this, and nothing happens. Okay, so yeah, nothing is happening here. So in my action server, I can see that I get the message succeeded. So apparently it has received the goal and processed it, but for some reason, this the drone hasn't taken off. Yeah. So okay. So let's close everything one more time, and let's go back to review the code. So apparently, I have sent the goal, and the goal has gone through the callback, the execution callback. And here, basically, I can see the drone takeoff topics and drone land topics, which it would be wise to check if they are currently working. So let me do that real quickly. ROS topic list. So in theory, if I publish into this drone takeoff topic, the drone should take off. Yeah, so it's working. Okay, and let me now land it again. Land. All right. So there you see the drone landing. Okay, excellent. So the error is not there. The topics are the correct ones: drone takeoff and drone land. Then here we are checking if the action has been preempted, which is not the case. And then here we have the process of the goal. So if the goal is up, it will publish here a message into the topic, drone takeoff, and if the word is down, it will publish a message into the land pub, which is the drone land topic. Okay, so here with a first view, I can see something that it's not very good. So basically here I am generating here the publisher, and right above in the code I'm publishing directly. Yeah, so there's a high chance that this publisher is not properly advertised when I am trying to publish into it. Yeah, because this code goes faster than the time. So whenever we create a new publisher, it takes some time, not a lot of time, but it takes some time in order to be advertised and generated and ready to publish. So probably something like this could be happening. Also, we are just publishing one time without any kind of loop and rate measure. So this is not very good as well. So what I'm going to do right now is to change this so that I make sure that I publish several times and that my message arrives to the topic. Yeah. So I could do this in many ways, but for now I'm just going to generate a rate object. So ROS rate, let me call it like this, rate, first thing. Then here, let me do a quick thing. So I'm going to declare here a variable, an integer, e equals 0. And here I'm going to add a while, e less than 4. This is not the best way to do it, but I am going to do it like this so that it's clearer. Yeah, because this is very easy to see and to understand. So I'm going to copy this and put it inside the while. There we go. All right. Okay, so if I send in the goal the up word, this will come here. We'll create a new integer variable with value 0, and then it will get inside the while, and then it will publish the message into the drone takeoff topic. Here it will generate some feedback, and then what I'm going to do here is to increase one time the e variable so that when it's increased 4 times, it will get out of this while loop. And then finally, I'm going to also do a sleep here with my rate function that I have just, there we go, that I have created just here in order to control here the speed of this loop. So yeah, basically now what I have done is that it will not just publish one time like here and keep on going, but it will stay here at least like 4 4 seconds, more or less, because I have set the rate to 1 Hz. So it will stay here for 4 seconds, publishing to make sure that this message is sent and is received by the topic. Yeah? Then let me save here and let's compile again. So actually, okay, yeah, so here it's where I was compiling. So let me compile my code again. There we go. Let's see if I have written the code properly. I'm not very used to work with C++, so I may have some noob errors. Okay, yeah, everything is fine. So let me source my workspace and let's run again our code of the week for an action node. Yeah, so let's run here our action server and let's try to publish again. So I'm going to publish again here an app keyword and let's see what happens now. There we go. And there we have it. So the drone is taking off. Excellent. All right, so the problem was that one. Here I can see as well the succeeded log. So yeah, we can see that our drone is now flying. It has taken off. So yeah, basically the problem was that. Let me close all this now. So yeah, as you can see, the problem was that. As I've said, also there are many ways in how you could solve this. More professional ways probably, but I wanted to do it like this so that it's very clear what the problem is. So the problem is basically that the message was not arriving properly to the topic. So yeah, hopefully you have found out as well this error and solved it. So yeah, that was all for the video of today. I will see you in the next video and in the next challenge of the week. So stay tuned because we are publishing new challenges every week. So every week you will have new chances to win a ROS developers t-shirt like this one. Yeah? So yeah, keep pushing your ROS learning and bye bye.